Remember that the RNRB facility available on the residential property will be withdrawn if your net value of the estate is above 2 million. So if the net value of estate is 2 million or less than that, then full 1,50,000 of RNRB is available and you can compute it accordingly. But if your net estate value is more than that, then you have to compute that how much RNRB is available. And if that exceeds, then for every excess of £1 above 2 million, so at a rate of £1 for every two above 2 million, that is half of the excess amount. So you have to find out the excess amount. For example, when net estate value is 2.3 million or above, RNRB will be 0. Now look in this calculation, assuming net estate value is 2.1 million. So we have identified the excess value, and excess value is 100,000, and make it half or divided by 2, then 50,000 is the reduction in RNRB available. So accordingly, if the net estate value is 2.3 million, then excess is 300,000 divided by 2, 1,50,000. So RNRB will be 0. So as a result, the RNRB that is available 1,50,000, reduction of 50,000, available 1 lakh for the calculation. On 1st May 2019, D died, leaving the following assets and liabilities. So we have to calculate the value. House, net of repayment mortgage of 100,000, 600,000. Bank account, quoted shares, credit card bills. So this is a liability. So net value of estate is 2047. D left the house which she had lived for many years to her daughter, shares to her husband, and residue of her estate to her son. So in this way, there is an inter-spouse transfer as well, which is exempt for the purpose of IHT. Calculate RNRB available and IHT liability on the death estate, assuming D had not made any lifetime gifts. So first of all, the RNRB, the tapered rule. So the net value of estate is 2047,000. Take the excess amount. So the excess is 2047 minus 2000. So the excess value is multiplied by the 50% or divided by 2. So in this way, 47,000. So this is 23,500 reduction. So RNRB available 1,50,000 minus reduction 23,500. So available is 1,26,500. Now the rule says that this is lower of, so lower of available RNRB, and that is 1,26,500, and the value of property net of mortgage, it is given in the question, net of mortgage 600,000. So lower of the available RNRB is 1,27,000. Now in this way, if you have to calculate IHT liability, so take this out, and we have estate value, assets minus liabilities, that is 2047,000. He has transferred exempt legacy to her husband. She has transferred, sorry, exempt legacy to her husband, and that is shares. So the shares worth 7,50,000. So deduct this from before applying IHT. So in this way, the gross chargeable estate comes out to be GCE. And from GCE, first deduct RNRB as per the rule, 1,26,500, and current year nil rate band because there is no lifetime transfer. So whole available 3,25,000. So in this way, the taxable amount is 8,45,500, and IHT liability is 40%. So 845,500 into 40% is 338,200, and so there is no taper relief as we know that. So in this way, IHT liability is 3,38,200.